Assalamualaikum dear students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and you all staying safe at your home. I'm your biology teacher. Today we discuss a topic in unit number 8, nutrition. In previous class we discussed about the human digestive system. Digestion is basically a process in which large, complex and non-diffusible food molecules break down into smaller, simpler and diffusible molecules by the action of enzyme. In today's lecture, we discuss absorption of food which take place in small intestine. After complete digestion of food, the end products, amino acids, simple sugars, glycerol and fatty acids are absorbed from small intestine into the circulatory system. Structure of small intestine is in accordance with absorptive function. The inner lining of small intestine has large folds. These folds have small finger-like projection called villi. Villi is basically cylinder vascular projection that increase surface area of a membrane. Outer epithelium of villus made of single layer cells. Epithelium of villi also contain microscopic projection called microvilli. Now what is the role of microvilli? Microvilli basically increase the surface area of villus. Inside villus there are blood capillaries and small lymphatic vessel called lacteal. Now what is lymphatic vessels? Lymphatic vessels are basically thin walled vessel structure that carry lymph. During the absorption, simple sugars, amino acid, vitamins, minerals and water enter the blood capillaries. These capillaries open in hepatic portal vein, carry nutrient to the liver. Hepatic portal vein is basically a vessel that moves blood from GI tract into liver. So with the help of these vessels, nutrients carry into liver. Fatty acid and glycerol are absorbed into lacteal which pour them in bloodstream. This is a diagram which show the villi, microvilli as well as the lining of small intestine. Large intestine. Large intestine is the part of the digestive system where undigested food is collected into feces. It is the part of the digestive system where undigested food is collected in the form of feces. It is about 1.5 meter long and consists of 3 parts. First one is cecum, second one is colon and the third one is rectum. First we discuss about cecum. Cecum is basically first part of the large intestine. It receives mixture from small intestine and move into the colon. These mixture basically contain undigested food, water, some vitamins and salts. Colon. Colon is basically the longest part of the large intestine. Colon having 4 sections: ascending, transverse, descending and sigmoid colon. Materials moves through colon. The lining of colon absorbs water and vitamins and minerals. Lining of colon absorbs water, vitamins and minerals from food. Mixture of undigested material, water, dead cell of alimentary canal, bile, pigment etc. mix with mucus and takes in the form of feces. Muscular movement of colon. Feces is pushed into the rectum. With the help of muscular movement of colon, feces is pushed into the rectum. Rectum. Rectum is basically the final part of the large intestine. Now in the rectum, stool is stored before passed out from anus. The removal, elimination of feces from the body is called egestion. It takes place in rectum. Appendix. Appendix is basically a small projection emerging from cecum. It has no known functions. In some people it becomes infected and this condition is called appendicitis. Treatment for this is that appendix need to be removed. The treatment of appendix is basically to remove the appendix. There are some causes of infection of appendix is due to the blockage in lining of appendix that result infection in appendix. Now, roles of liver. Besides secretions of bile, there are some other important role of liver. Liver produce bile which emulsify fats and break down them into droplets. It perform many other function in body. For example, store glucose as glycogen. The extra glucose is basically stored in the form of glycogen in liver. Store fat soluble vitamin, which is vitamin A, D, E and K. Convert amino acid to other organic compounds. In this process, ammonia is produced, which is removed from body. Liver convert this harmful compounds to less toxic urea, which then excreted from body through urine. Makes many body protein, for example albumin. Toxic substances such as alcohol are broken down in liver. Also break red blood cells which complete their lifespan. So with the help of liver, red blood cells break down. Makes vitamin A from carotene. Carotene is basically red-orange pigment found in plants and fruits. Carries basic metabolism at faster rate and produce heat. Now what are the disorders of guts? Ulcer. Ulcer is basically small erosion in the wall of gut. It is usually occurs in the wall of stomach and it is called gastric ulcer. Also it develops in duodenum and known as duodenal ulcer. May also develop in esophagus and known as esophageal ulcer. Now what are the symptoms of ulcer? Symptoms of ulcer includes abdominal burning and pain, loss of appetite and weight loss. What are the causes of ulcer? Why ulcer cause? Basic cause is the destruction of gut wall by hydrochloric acid. Cigarette smoking is also an important cause of ulcer formation. Now what are the treatment of ulcer? It is treated with alkaline medicine. Its prevention include avoiding spicy and acidic food. This is all about our today lecture. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.